That was a first-class lubrication from Liverpool. City were beat down, they were destroyed, they were embarrassed, they were outplayed, they were outmuscled, they were outfought. They got beaten deservedly. So, two things you need to talk about is where are Liverpool at with regards to Klopp? As in a team that performs like that without two of their best attacking players, it's Storage and in Coutinho, to be that good and to beat a team that badly. Why haven't they been doing this much more consistently under the Klopp era? Man City, I think there's now 3 losses in a row now, 4 losses in a row in the Premiership. What's happening? I know Yaya Toure wasn't playing, but when you look at that match, this was a case of who wanted it more. Tactically, did they get it wrong? Yes. I mean, in the goals that City conceded, bad defending, bad positioning, they could have marked better, so in some individual mistakes. But at the end of the day, you've got to look at the bigger picture here, boys. City, I don't think their mindset is really on this Premiership. Remember, they're still late bloomers, and they can still go on a late run. But I think, as I think they said, that this is the first time they've lost 3 Premiership games in a row since the days of Mark Hughes, when Elano was playing for them. So this is different from how it's been from the past few seasons. And you're looking at that match, Liverpool wanted it more. They wanted revenge based off on how they lost that cup final, and they were first to every ball. The midfield of Liverpool is not that great. It's not that great. I mean, City should have been better in that midfield, but they wanted it more. Chan wanted it more. Henderson wanted it more. They fought for it more. They're not great midfielders, but Chan especially, I think Chan is actually a really good player. I think he is underrated. Just that he just needs to improve his game. Henderson is just Henderson. He's a guy from the road. But they controlled that midfield. They fought for that midfield. They won the tackles. They dominated, and they got the ball to their attackers a lot more often than City. And Sterling was shut down. Sterling is overrated. He was marked out of the game. But everything just went with Liverpool's mindset. Everything went with the way that Liverpool just approached this game, and Liverpool really pushed through, and really, look, they were the guys. These were the guys who wanted this match more. But the key question is that when you're looking at that game, you're like, they're playing some good football here, and this isn't even Klopp's team. Klopp hasn't even brought his boys here, but they're already with the mindset of what Klopp wants, which is different from what Rodgers wants. Because Rodgers, I always said, was one-dimensional. He didn't have an answer or an evolution after the Cannibal left, and after that season, they were just doing the same thing. But with Klopp, with the way people are playing, whether it's this whole false nine thing or not a false nine thing, how he uses Firmino and continuing the game, how they move the ball around, how they create chances, the way that they attack. But the key things which he brought from Dortmund, the energy. And City just could not deal with the energy of the game. City just were not. I mean, City, you could see they wanted that the League Cup a lot more. This has been the Premiership game, even if it was still important. It didn't look like if they wanted this as badly as that cup final, and Liverpool, they just capitalized. So with regards to City, I don't know. Is it the fact that Pellegrini is leaving? But then they go and beat Dynamo Kiev like that. But then Dynamo Kiev are not that great a team. So there is something psychologically happening at City. And I've always said that they should play 2 strikers. I've always said play Aguero and Kelechi as 2 strikers. But even despite that, that team that they put out there, even without Yaya Toure, shouldn't get beat 3-0 and shouldn't be outplayed in the way that they were outplayed. So, and I think they're missing De Bruyne. As I said, Sterling is overrated. He's not that great a player. He's just his hype. They are missing De Bruyne, and I think they will be missing De Bruyne for however far they go in the season. But so just to end with, it's not the end of the product yet, but you're seeing what Liverpool could potentially do next season. So if they get the right players, Klopp's people, players that Klopp can identify, and if you can find a few gems with Coutinho, with Storage, I think Saka is a very good defender. Liverpool can be one of the main threats next season for that title. I think it could be another open race next season. But for Man City, I don't know where the chips will lie, because they've got the Champions League, I believe they've got the FA Cup as well. With regards to the league, United are now tied on points. They have a game in hand, but they're still tied on points. Even if they win the game in hand, that's only a 3 points gap. Something needs to be done because with regards to the Premiership, City have taken their eye off the ball and it is worrying. And you could have a stage where Pep comes in and you've got a team who are not in the Champions League. Maybe that's Pellegrini's last laugh.